I'm Brandon Plummer, and I teach first grade here at Tamura Elementary School. Teaching has always been something that I've been passionate about. My mother was a teacher. She taught in this district as well. Growing up in her classrooms and working with children always showed me how much joy she got working with children, and I just learned to love working with kids. She always taught me that reading was the biggest thing in a young child's life, because if you know how to read, reading will take you anywhere in the world, and it will give you so many opportunities to be successful in anything that your heart desires. Imagination is key in a young child's success in school. By using their imagination, it enables them to take the ideas that are floating in their heads and bring them through a process, bring that idea from the birth of it all the way to the end, where they can work through their writing using details and moving through the writing process of figuring out, how can I bring this story to life? How can I make the reader who's reading my story feel as if they're actually in it?
Once upon a time, there was a brave pirate named Captain Jack. He came from a family of great pirates who were all famous for finding fantastic treasures. He had never found a treasure of his own.
Captain Jack had heard tales of a great wizard, and it was said he had a map that led to a wondrous treasure. Jack went to visit the wizard. The wizard told Jack he had been waiting for him and said, "I have two gifts for you." First, the wizard gave him a bag of gummy worms and told him he would need them on his journey. He then handed Jack the map and told him that the map would lead him to a treasure beyond measure. And away Captain Jack went in search of his treasure.
There once was a princess named Blythe, but everyone called her Power Princess. She was very special because she had been born with the power of telekinesis. She was able to move things with her mind. One day while she was practicing her powers, a pirate came to visit her. He said he was on his way to find the treasure box.
Together, Captain Jack and Power Princess took off on their journey to Jack's pirate ship. They reached the ship and boarded. They readied the sails, set the course, and began their voyage to a faraway land. As the two arrived on land, they saw some shiny, weird parts in the sand. They looked like they must be important, so they gathered the pieces and continued on their journey.
Ebot, a great and friendly robot, was built missing a few pieces. Ebot was always searching in the woods, looking for his missing parts. He searched everywhere and was very sad because he did not feel complete.
Captain Jack and Power Princess spotted lonely Ebot and knew that they had to help him. They showed Ebot the pieces they had found and helped put the friendly robot back together. Ebot was so thankful that he wanted to help his new friends on their quest. Captain Jack showed Ebot the treasure map, and Ebot told them that he knew a faster way to get to the secret island shown on the map. He had a super cool rocket ship, and Ebot led them to his rocket ship. And away they went. The rocket ship landed, and the friends safely arrived on the secret faraway island. Jack immediately spotted the treasure box and a sleeping, spooky beast guarding the box. The beast was horrible. It had the head of a wolf, the body of a lion, the tail of a dragon, and it walked on 8 giant spider legs. Suddenly, the beast awoke and let out a mighty and angry roar. The friends began battling the beast. Quickly, Jack remembered the gummy worms the wizard had given him. The beast devoured the delicious gummy worms, and then he ran away. Then the friends carefully picked up the treasure box. The young explorers looked inside and expecting to see gold and diamonds, but when they opened it, all they found was a mirror. What? Just then, the wizard appeared before them. He said, "You found the treasure." They asked the wizard why there wasn't any treasure in the box. He told them to look in the mirror again, but all they could see was the three of them. The wizard explained that each of them had gained 2 new friends, and that was the true treasure beyond measure. They knew the wizard was right and happily set off to have many more adventures together. There are no limits to what you can accomplish with your imagination. The end.
Take the vow, I know I can. Be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be.
I know I can.
Be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be.